Hello internet, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing something Christmassy since it's December and Christmas is just around the corner. So today we are going to be painting this Nutcracker. Last year I did paint one. It was more of a reindeer Nutcracker, but this year I'm going to do this one since I still have this one left over. Okay, so first we are starting off this project with painting a white base coat on the whole thing. As I said in the intro, last year I painted a reindeer Nutcracker. If I remember correctly, I think I started filming it, but then I got tired of it, so I didn't post it last year. It seems like just a simple, paint it on and you're done, but it was not as easy as it looks, especially like on the torso. There are so many crevices with the knob, or whatever you call it. To crack the nuts, that part, that it just took a long time. And even in this crown area between the round part and pointy things on the crown, it was hard to get the paint in there since it was, again, like a small space. I thought this white base coat would be quick and easy, but it took almost as long as the colors. Just kidding, it probably actually didn't take that long, it just felt like it. Clearly, from that side, the base coat was the boring part, but it was very, very, very helpful later on with the top colors. It did really help. Can you tell I am clumsy? LOL. Every time I paint something, I drop the paintbrush at least one time, and I splat the paint on my carpet. Maybe we should start having like a paint rag underneath my desk or something. Even though I am painting on my desk, somehow it ends up on the floor. For the colors of the Nutcracker, I will tell you later, it's a surprise. I wanted them to be very Christmassy since I was planning to use this for my Christmas decorations. I know that is very basic and probably what every other Nutcracker looks like, but this is what I wanted to do. And you're probably thinking, why not just buy one that is already done since they are painted the way you want them? Well, the answer is I love doing art, and this was just a fun project I wanted to do. Also, I got the Nutcrackers from a garage sale for like $2, so it was, a great deal, and I had to do them. It feels like painting the white part takes forever, and I even sped up the video to the highest speed you can on my editing software. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have shown all of it. I just thought you would want to see, the whole progress. What do you guys think? Should I have shown less of the painting, or do you guys like to see the whole process? Also, at this part, when I was painting the knob thing, it was very wobbly, I guess. It wouldn't stay in place when I was trying to paint it. And now we are almost done with the hard part, the torso. Yay. It took so long to do this part, but it looks great. For the torso, it was quick and easy to finish. I just needed to paint the legs, feet, and the bottom. The bottom doesn't sound quite right. Maybe I should say the base. I don't know exactly what you would call that. Base, I guess, is what I'll go with. But it was very simple to just do the legs and the feet. And now we're finally finishing up after a long time of painting white. Ta-da! So white! Yay! But, before I could move on, I noticed that the bottom was a bit uneven and needed some sanding so it wouldn't rock like a rocking horse. I tried using just this sheet of sandpaper, but I had to pull out the big guys later, otherwise I would have been sanding for hours. When I finally finished sanding the bottom of it, it was finally able to stand still for the most part without rocking, because I did not ask for a rocking horse. Now we are painting the bottom white, and the bottom really sucked up the paint because it was freshly sanded. Alright, and now time for the color. Yay! First, we are starting with this gold color. And before I started painting, I kind of quickly sketched out a rough idea of how I wanted to paint the Nutcracker, and that was very helpful. I usually just choose as I go, or think of a plan in my head. I know that's a silly thing to do, but that's what I do sometimes. But I think planning out definitely helped. For the gold, we are painting the crown hat part, so I painted the ball on top, and then the pointy part of the crown, whatever you would call that. After the gold, we are now using the color red, since we gotta use those Christmas colors, make it nice and colorful. For the red, I am putting it on like the round part of the crown. After I painted the round part of the crown red, I then painted the rim of the crown red to make it match. When doing this painting, I tried to make the colors like match, kind of like an outfit, like you would have like, like a red top, and then like for your shoes you would have like red shoes or whatever, kind of match, I don't know, like cohesive, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's what I did. Next, we are painting the face. I guess I kind of painted this Nutcracker like from top to bottom. I started with the crown, and then I ended with the feet. I also tried mixing up like the skin color. I don't know if it like looks like skin, but I guess it's close enough. Then I painted the torso red to match the crown, to make it, like an outfit again, like the cohesive. And like with the white, the torso took quite a while to do, like all the small spaces and stuff, like all the crevices. It was probably the thing that took the longest when painting that. When I was filming painting this, I didn't show the second coats because I thought that would be too much footage. Okay, and we are now ready for the green, yay! For some reason, the green was really transparent. It took like several coats to do, but I decided to put green on the belt of the torso. I didn't add too much green to the Nutcracker, but enough to still like make it Christmassy, because green isn't like one of my favorite colors, but I always like with red, because like red and green just like makes Christmas. Red by itself seems a little Christmassy, but like green by itself doesn't seem as Christmassy to me. I don't know, that's just me, but together they are Christmassy. I also painted the legs green to match with the belt, continuing to kind of make it, matchy. I'm still not sure cohesive is the right word for that, but I'm still gonna say it because cohesive, it's just a fun word to say. Cohesive. I also added the color black to this Nutcracker because I felt like it just needed more colors than just red and green and gold. So I decided to add black on like the feet and then the sleeves and stuff. For the hands, I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be like wearing gloves or anything, but I decided to make it like skin color so that like there would be more of that color and not just on the face in that one spot. For the drumsticks, I added black to the sticks and then gold on the round part of the sticks. Since we had gold on the crown, I felt like we needed more gold on the other parts of the Nutcracker. I also just really liked gold there, lol. For the drum, I did black on the top and bottom, and once I had done that, I realized it kind of looked like an Oreo since the center was white. Yum. Now I'm hungry for Oreos. At least since there wasn't any other white on the Nutcracker, I couldn't leave it as an Oreo. Sigh. Just kidding, I was already planning to paint it, but anyway, I painted it red. And then I painted more red on the bottom of the Nutcracker. The stand, or like the bottom of the Nutcracker, it was pretty easy to do. I just had to be careful around the feet and legs since we didn't want that red. And ta-da! All white has been covered. It is nice and colorful, and now all that is left is to add the details. For the first detail I took a pencil and sketched out some lines on the drum for the string drum, or whatever it is on the side of the drum. They just often look like that, so I added it. After the sketch, I used an acrylic paint pen to draw the lines on. Once the lines were done, I added gold dots on the lines and spots they were connected, just to add a little more detail. For some reason, I felt like the drum needed more detail, so I added a little color of bronze. Next, I decided to try and add blush to the face since it felt a little empty, but I didn't like it, so I took it off later. And I have always thought Nutcracker faces were a bit creepy, so that's why I didn't add one. For just a little bit more detail, I decided to put stripes on my crown rim, and after that I wasn't sure what else to do, so I decided to just stop there. And ta-da! Here's the final result. I am very happy with it. It looks Christmassy, and that was the goal. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a great holiday season, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!